They thought he would demand repayment in full of the money which they had illegally and deceitfully extorted from the sharecroppers. He asked only 50%. There he seemed adamant, writes Reverend J.C. Hodge, a British missionary in Champaran, who observed the entire episode at close range, thinking probably that he would not give way. The representative of the planters offered to refund to the excess of 25%, and this amazement, Gandhi took him at his word, thus breaking the deadlock. This settlement was adopted unanimously by the commission. Gandhi explained that the amount of refund was less important than the fact that the landlord had been obliged to surrender part of the money and with it part of their prestige. Therefore, as far as the peasants were concerned, the planters had behaved as lords above the law. Now the peasants, so he had a right and defenders. He learned courage, deceitfully, dishonestly, exhorted, took forcibly, admit, fame, amazement, surprise, obliged, required, made, legally bound to do something. Deadlock, a situation in which no progress can be made, unanimously, without opposition. Prestige, honor, esteem, defenders, protector. The money lenders had thought that Gandhi would ask for the full payment of the money. So the what did the money lenders thought? They thought that Gandhi would ask the full payment of the money which they had taken from the peasants forcefully and fraudulently. But he asked only 50% and his decision was fame. Gandhi demanded only 50% of the money that the landlords had taken from the poor peasants. A missionary, Reverend J.S. Hodge, who had a close watch on the matter, reported this. The planters offered to pay only 25% as they thought it would be rejected by Gandhi. He immediately accepted. So actually Gandhi told 50 percentage, but the landlords offered 25 percentage, and they thought it would be rejected by Gandhi. He immediately accepted it. Gandhi said the amount of money was not important, but by giving money, the planters have bowed down to the peasants and had given away their honor too. So Gandhi considered that. Gandhi said that the amount of the money was not a problem, but the struggle was won, and the landlords they bowed the heads before the poor peasants, and it would be a honor to the poor peasants also. The planters who earlier behaved as if they were above the law now had abided it. So the planters earlier thought that they are above the law, but now they become abide the law. This made the peasants realize their rights and give them courage to fight for them. So this incident made enough courage for the peasants and fight for their rights. Events justified Gandhi's position. Within a few years, the British planters abandoned their estate, which reverted to the peasants. Indigo sharecropping disappeared. Gandhi never contented himself with a large political or economic solution. He saw the cultural and social backwardness in Champaran villages and wanted to do something about it immediately. He appealed to the teachers Mahadeva Desai and Narahari Parikh, two young men who had just joined Gandhi as disciples, and their wives volunteered for the work. Several more came from Bombay, Pune and other distant parts of the land. Devadas Gandhi, youngest son, arrived from the ashram, and so did Mr. Gandhi. Primary schools were opened in 6 villages. Kasturba taught the ashram rules on personal cleanliness and community sanitation. Justified means marked by good or legitimate reason. Abandoned, deserted, inhabited, estate property, reverted, returned, content, willing to accept something. Events had proven Gandhi's position. So the events had proven Gandhi's position. The British planters had to leave their property within next few years. The British landlords were leave their property within few years. These properties were returned back to the peasants. Indigo sharecropping soon came to an end. Gandhi was not satisfied by achieving political or economic solution. He sought to remove the cultural and social backwardness of Champaran. So actually Gandhi concentrated not in achieving political or economic solution, but he sought to remove the cultural and social backwardness of Champaran. Gandhi wanted to do something to remove the backwardness in the village of Champaran. He requested teachers such as Mahadeva Desai and Narahari Parikh and their wives to teach to the villages. Both of them were followers of Gandhi. Many other volunteers came from Bombay and Pune to join them. Mrs. Gandhi and their youngest son Devadas arrived from the ashram for their help. Primary schools were opened in 6 villages where Kasturba used to teach the ashram rules on cleanliness and community sanitation. So Gandhi opened what 6 schools in villages to Champaran to remove the to remove the cultural and social backwardness of Champaran. Several other teachers from outside the Bombay and his followers came to teach in that school. Kasturba Gandhi, his wife, also taught in that school about the personal cleanliness and the rules of the asrama. Health conditions were miserable. Gandhi got a doctor to volunteer his service for 6 months. 3 medicines were available: castor oil, quinine, and sulfur ointment. Anybody who showed a coated tongue was given a dose of castor oil. Anybody with malaria fever received a quinine plus castor oil. Anybody with skin eruption received a ointment plus castor oil. Gandhi noticed the filthy state of women clothes. He asked Kasturba to talk to about them. One woman took Kasturba into her hut and said, "Look, there is no box or cupboard here for clothes. The sari I am wearing is the only one I have. Miserably unhappy or sad. Volunteer, a person who offers his service free of cost. Eruption here, a spot rash in other marking appears suddenly on the skin." Then the health condition of the people of Champaran was also poor. So economic condition, social condition and the health condition of the people of the Champarans were so poor. So Gandhi got a doctor who offered his service free of cost for 6 months. So Gandhi got an offer from a doctor for a free 6 month service in that area in Champaran. There were only 3 medicines: castor oil, quinine and sulfur ointment available. At that time there were only 3 medicines available there. But there were only castor oil, quinine and sulfur. A patient with coated tongue was given castor oil. Malaria patient was served a dose of quinine, and a patient with a skin disorder was given ointment and castor oil. The woman of the area used to wear dirty clothes. When Gandhi tried to know the reason through his wife, he was told that those were only saris each of woman had. Then during this long stay in Champaran, Gandhi kept a long distance watch on the ashram. He sent regular instruction by mail. Mail means not email, in post email, and asked for the financial accounts. Once he wrote to the resident that it was the time to fill in old latrine trenches and dig new ones other side of the old ones would begin to smell bad. The Champaran episode was a turning point in Gandhi's life. What I did, he explained, was a very ordinary thing. I declared that British could not order me about in my own country. Instruction, orders or commands, residents, locals. While Gandhi was in Champaran, he kept a long distance vigil on the ashram. Vigil means attention. Vigil on the ashram. He used to send letters of orders regarding financial matters. Once he wrote to the local that it was the time to dig new latrine as the old ones had started giving foul smell. The Champaran incident changed Gandhi's life. He said that he had done a regular thing, but he had put his point across the Britishers could not order him in his own country. But Champaran did not begin as an act of defense. It grew out of an attempt to alleviate the distress of large number of poor peasants. This was the typical Gandhi pattern. His politicals were intertwined with the practical day-to-day problems of the millions. His was not loyalty to the abstraction, it was a loyalty to living human beings. In everything Gandhi did, moreover, he tried mold a new free India who could stand on his own feet and thus make India free, deface opposition, alleviate uplift, distress, torture, intertwined, twisted, brained, knitted, abstraction, something which exists only as an idea. The Champaran Satyagraha was not an act of opposition, it was an attempt to help out the poor and tortured peasants. This was Gandhi's way to solve issues. His politics was knitted up with the everyday problems faced up by the millions of people. He did not aim at the fulfillment of ideas, rather he was concerned for the people. The basic idea was to serve humanity and make free India who could stand for right. Early in the Champaran action, Charles Ferrever Andrews of the English pacifists who had become the devoted follower of Mahatma Gandhi, came to bid Gandhi farewell before going to tour on the duty of Fiji's island. Gandhi's lawyer friends thought that it would be a good idea for Andrews to stay in Champaran and help them. Andrew was willing if Gandhi agreed, but Gandhi was vehemently opposed. He said, "You think in this unequal fight it would be helpful if an Englishman on our side. This shows the weakness of our heart. The cause is just and you must rely upon yourself to win the battle. You should not seek a prompt in Mr. Andrews because he happened to be an Englishman. He had read our minds correctly," Rajendra Prasad comments, and we have no reply. Gandhi in this way taught us lessons in self-reliance. Self-reliance, India independence, and help the sharecroppers were all bound together. Pacifist peacemaker, vehemently and intense manner. Self-reliance, self-sufficiently, self-support, prop support. Charles Ferrer Andrews, who was a peacemaker, peacemaker means who is working for the peace, visited Gandhi before going on a tour on Gandhi's to Fiji Islands. Gandhi's lawyer friend wanted Andrews to stay at the ashram and help them, but Gandhi refused. He said that they did not need the help of a Britisher as it showed a lack of trust in their own ability. He asked them not to seek any help from Andrews as he was an Englishman. Rajendra Prasad later on stated that Gandhi had read their thoughts and his reply served as a lesson on self-sufficiency for them, being self-dependent, free and helping the peasants. All these acts of Gandhi were interconnected. Thank you, students.